Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Detective.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Yeah, what do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Detective friends.
Akechi?
Filming? What, you a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh!
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
Mr. Akechi's coming on!
It's Akechi! Oh, he's so cool!
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
Of course.
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
Keep calm, Ryuji.
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these phantom thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
Stadium Morning Cups.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
They only target criminals.
I see. But how can you be so sure? Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter. Oh, it's you! I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say. There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
Don't run. They fight to the end.
Oh? You really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject. If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
It's fine by me.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
Seeing the Detective Akechi has taken a liking to me. Okay, Sainijima again.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Justice Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Confidant, Goro Akechi, Arcane Justice, Rank 1.
Alright.
If unlocked the Justice Confidant, fusing Persona of the Justice Arcana will now grant you experience due to Arcana Burst.
Ah, yes. We should exchange contact info. And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
Hi.
Miyakun, good evening. I want to talk to you, but since we have the time, do you want to go play billiard together? It's not that difficult and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it?
What do you want to do?
Hang out with him. When I asked, I was a little worried you turned me down. Well then, let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave.
That is good to hear.
I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. You always seem so busy. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all this time either. If anything, it's my policy to spend my spare time in meaningful ways. Now let's play a game. We played pool before, correct? Oh, my apologies. A break is... Doesn't matter. That you win? Not bad. It was just a coincidence. Of course, this game won't count. Let's start over. Oh, bad move on my part. If you get this next one, I'm in trouble. Not bad. Everything's riding on your next shot though. How will you handle this? Shoot very carefully. Well, let's see your skill. It wasn't enough force, it didn't even reach the pocket. A win! That was a close one though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior, huh? Nothing seems off. Thank you, that's great news. I sense some things in you that are quite different from other people. I guess you call it a detective intuition. Kidding, of course. Oh, my apologize. A break ace. Something the matter? Aren't you left-handed? Doesn't matter what you choose. Aren't you left-handed? Huh?
That's not bad.
I'm honestly impressed you noticed. That's right. This one's my dominant hand. I switch hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out against a junior just seemed a bit gauche. I'll confess, you surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand. I can even use chopstick with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. I see a lot of things. Oh, those glasses are just for the aesthetic then. Are you being metaphorical? You're a hard one to read sometimes. In any case, you truly are interesting and never cease to intrigue me. I can sense a kitschy appreciation. Diluting instinct. Chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of battle.
Alright.
Nice skill that is. If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word.
Goodbye then.
See you. Hey, thanks for coming along today. A little games turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone noticed when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only command your power of observation. I think you'd be interesting influence on me. If you are so inclined, we could go out again sometime. It's rifles? Whatever works for you. As long as I can spend some time with you, think of it as you please. Well, I suppose I'll reach out the next time seeing something comes up. See you. What are you doing right now? Finally found some free time. Kichijoji right now. If you feel inclined, we could meet up and chat for a while. At once. Thanks. I'll wait for you here then.
Hi.
Hey, Mamiya-kun, good evening. We went to the cafe with Yoshizawa's son the other day, right? It's been getting quite a bit of buzz lately, you know? I was hoping we could discuss things over some tea, but unfortunately, my television appearance has earned me the attention of a rather extreme fan base. As far as they're concerned, anyone in my company must meet their standard of intelligence and attractiveness. If not, well, they take it to social media, denouncing and harassing the people in question. I wouldn't wish that on you. Akechi want to have a discussion in the cafe nearby. With the knowledge and charms that I have, it shouldn't be a problem. But you, I'll expect you pass master easily. Okay, we come closer, okay.
What do you want to do?
Let's hang out with him. Thanks, the place is really quite popular. It should be open right now. Let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. Doesn't matter what you choose. I'm here often? No, I only learned about it recently. Ads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm sure curious about its popularity than it is. Well, why don't we give it a try? It was
quite nice.
Delicious after all. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV this day? Who was he again? Wasn't his name Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation detective friends? Should we ask him for an autograph? Might be something worth bragging about. Look like I've been spotted. You'd have figured. It's just here for the cake, I'm guessing. I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm, but I don't want to cause any trouble for the store. Huh? Is someone important here? Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could relax a little longer though. Here go. Doesn't matter what you choose for the next two choices, so... Oh, nothing wrong. Sorry, but I think it's the best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. Shame, I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I should have been able to get out of this situation. I'm here a sec.
Hold on a moment.
What are you? Oh, he's back. This time I'll get his autograph for... Is that boy really Akechi-kun? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe you were seeing things. I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Oh, if he was the real thing, I could brag about meeting him. Can't believe you actually did that. I suppose it's better to learn to watch what I say around you. Should take a picture. Are you familiar with the legal right of a trade? Or privacy, perhaps? There's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try,
Thank you.
I think I'll learn a valuable lesson. Thank you.
All right.
Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones? Well, I'll see you next time. Hello, it's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was really enjoying having a beer with you. But you surely surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happened when I'm too careless with my words around you. Okay, choose this. Wasn't it fun? You have twisted concept of fun. Though if you dress me as me next time, I might agree. I could use a stunt double. You and I are terribly different in age. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it will have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be detecting everything from hair to accessories. Nobody would notice the switch, I'm sure. We'll prove it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Oops, I am on nearly start tomorrow, so I have to excuse myself. See you soon.
Hello.
Hey, it's Akechi.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, you're...
Huh? You know each other? Wait, aren't you...
I'm Akechi.
Oh yeah, the one on TV and stuff. So what brings you here, Mr. Detective?
This place is more than I imagined it to be. The atmosphere is wonderful. No wonder Sai-san recommended it so strongly to me.
Yeah, Senijima.
I already told her everything I know. There's nothing more I've got for you people.
Oh no, that's not my intention. I just came to enjoy some coffee.
Oh,
And she is? Oh, you must be Wakaba Ishiki's...
what'll it be?
I'll have whatever you recommend.
Coming right up.
It seems I'm unwelcome no matter where I go.
Not just here? That's surprising.
Did I bother you? My apologies. Apparently, my mother was in a relationship with some lowlife of a man. She was swiftly discarded when he learned she was pregnant. That despair would lead to her death. Thanks to him, I was passed from foster home to foster home. But I do quite well by myself these days.
Oh, sad.
Ah yes, Mejed. To think they'd be taken down by another hacker. I'm not sure whether Mejed was defeated by the Phantom Thieves themselves, or an avid supporter. You're Futaba-chan, right? Sai-san told me about you. Many kids your age seem to be fans of the Phantom Thieves. Do you like them too? What's the matter?
You're popular too, Ace Detective Akechi.
Thank you. Although I'd rather not be compared to people like the Phantom Thieves, if at all possible.
What? It's pissing me off.
This is delicious. You get to drink this coffee every day? I'm incredibly jealous. I would never have thought you'd be boarding at this cafe. We seem to share some kind of bond.
Yes, Bond. I agree.
Thank you. I believe that fate brings people together. It's strange, but talking to you is thought-provoking. Well, I think I found my go-to cafe. Hi.
There was a place I want to visit with you, but what do you think? It's a special place for me. I'm hoping you like it too.
What do you want to do?
Hang out with him. Great. It's actually really close. Just follow me. I'll take you there.
Hey.
This is it. It's a rather nice place. It's not quite an apology for the little incident back at the cafe, but rest assured, we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off and we can't, don't you think? Doesn't matter what you choose, so... What kind of place is this? It's just a jazz club. You got to hear some great performance here. Now, this is my kind of club. I'm glad you're still taken with it. It is safe to assume you've visited a place like this before.
Very well.
In any case, let's head in. Get out quick travel to the jazz club in Kichijoji.
What will you do?
Well then, why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendation? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put it in random order. You don't have any soft drink you actively dislike, yes? Oh, the wise guy. Thanks for waiting. Here's your order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. I enjoy listening to music with Akechi. How relaxing. I really do like coming here. It's a great place. I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligation takes me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you could call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that? Doesn't matter what you choose, so... I live there actually. Are you talking about LeBlanc? If I recall, you actually staying there. But is that really a go-to place if you already live there? No, I have to say I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook my own meals. That reminds me, do you cook? I can use a microwave. That'll make two of us. Frozen meals and convenience store foods are tasty enough, don't you think? I usually come here when I need some time to really think on my own, so chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which...
You know, you're the first person I even broke here. It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose this goes to show we do have some stray connection. Justice, looting mastery. Choose to reveal all of one's enemy affinities at the start of battle.
Alright.
Looting mastery. Ah, it's got a lead. We should probably be going.
Goodbye.
Hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? Wasn't the music to this wonderful? Live bands always have a certain power to their music. Certainly the point of jazz is all those jam sessions, a sea of improvisation, but complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavors and natural melodies born from chaos. There's something about that strange, erratic synchronicity. It's a euphoria like when a minute's a suffocus. Kinda get it. Well, I'm glad I broke you along then. I thought I had more luck if I broke someone who I knew can keep up with me intellectually. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. I should let you know, somehow I always end up talking more than usual when it's with you. Expect another invitation soon. But now, please excuse me. Look at that.
What do you want to talk about?
No!
That's gotta be shopped!
So that's how.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
What you talking about?
As I just said, I know everything. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Oh, you have that?
Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
we've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
What?
I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
What?
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Ah, you can listen to cat.
I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
Really?
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Yes, it is.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Damn it, Sei-san.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions.
One eye.
That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, You don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct?
Correct.
My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Shut up, Ryuji!
Hey, they're going.
What is this?
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Can you stop, Ryuji?
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wit's end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far.
Yes.
Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
What? What do you mean?
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
What?
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Agreed.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
What?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
Agreed.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
Good. Your justice?
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
Agree.
So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because she's just the Arcana.
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
What?
Dude.
You're messed up too.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
Sure.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
I will.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Oh.
Why didn't you tell us?
That's her sister. Come on, Anne.
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
Huh.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename?
Yeah.
Phantom Thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Arasu?
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Yeah.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Nice.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Yes.
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
What? Really?
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
How?
I would agree with you, but
A shadow!
as I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
Will you be alright?
Who knows? I would estimate that you all won't even have to step in and help, though.
Wow. Alright, good evening. Hey, do you ever go to Orchids? I've never been to a place like that, so I'm pretty interested. If you're inclined, so we'll visit one together. It's good to take a break every so often. You wouldn't want to hang out with Akechi. I'll get the persona first. Let's hang out with him. Excellent. If we're going, I'd like to try that battling things. I think there's a game center around here. Let's get going.
Sorry to bother you.
I was out here getting intel, and I noticed some patrons playing this. I did a bit of research. Apparently it's a pretty hardcore shooter games. Do you normally play games like this? I think it's matter, so all the time. Oh, maybe you've played this one before. I can ask you to go easy on me. And that's some accuracy. That guy with the brown hair isn't wasting a single shot. Glasses isn't doing bad either, but he's definitely losing ground. Yeah, my finger are going to be short tomorrow. What a realistic game. Are you used to gunplay?
Have you noticed?
Oh, you noticed? Well, I'll need as much practice as I can if I'm going to take you out. Only a joke. I'm new to this. I'm afraid perhaps we'll chalk up to beginner's luck. Still, this did feel a bit nostalgic for me. I had a toy gun like this when I was young, you know? All this remind me of running around the house with it, playing hero. You want to be a hero?
I don't know that
I'm not totally certain, but thinking back, I suppose I must have. But there are different kinds of heroes, of course. Different stands they define themselves by. For example, one may stick to the vision of justice that they believe in, even if others deny it. While others may simply do as others desire of them, seeking to be recognized and gratified as a hero. So which of those two fits more with your conception of a hero? Neither, really. Doesn't matter what you choose though. You believe there's a third option? I suppose if you're fighting for a justice nobody really won, then it's just a blind self-rightness in the end.
I apologize.
Sorry, I suppose this was a strange tangent. Pardon me. Whenever I talk with you, I just can't help delving into these abstract topics.
All right.
Goodness, I woke up a sweat playing this game. I must smell like the arcade now. I could use a shower. Why don't we call it a day?
We will meet again.
Hey, I want to express my gratitude again for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had quite a lot of fun. I don't play this game too often, so I honestly wasn't sure how well I do. Hopefully I didn't come off too much of a novice. I wish I'd play better. You did fine. Really? I'm honored that you think so. I suppose I've always been quick to grasp the fundamentals of anything, but that's also been a concern for me. There's this constant pressure. Everyone expects me to be capable of anything, which is dreadful in and of itself. Still, games are very fun. It was quite a novel experience. Usually I just read in my leisure time. It offered more realism than I had expected, and I was impressed by how immersive it felt. Usually I really struggle with enjoying the same pastime as my peers, but thanks to you, I had fun today. I hope you can join me again if you get a chance. Now I'll talk to you later.
Hi.
Welcome home, Raymond. I'm visiting again. I expect we both had a long day. I was out until now with work, but I think I finally can take a break. You're not planning on anything too strenuous tonight, are you? Not much. Then perhaps we can talk over some of Boss coffee. Not that I'm complaining, but if you two are so tired, maybe you could use a bath more than a coffee. I mean, there's a bathhouse right there. A bathhouse? That doesn't sound too bad. Want to come with me, Mamiya-kun? I appreciate it if you could show me the way. It's good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Akechi? Hang out with him. Really? If that's the case, I suppose I'll take you and Boss up on that suggestion.
Ah.
Feels wonderful. It's been a while. A while, huh? Yeah. I used to frequent one when I was younger.
So...
Of course, this day I'm a detective friends, but my family situation was... well, complicated. By the time I was old enough to realize it, my father was already gone, and mother was all I had. My mother worked at a nightclub. Whenever she had to bring a man home, she sent me off to the local bathhouse. We've been through a lot. It's in the past. I have no reason to blame her either. That's the only one who deserves blame is my father. The worthless, degenerate excuse for a man who abandoned my father. I want to force him to finally give her the apology he owes her. That's no longer possible. Sorry, I didn't mean for our conversation to get so depressing. Actually, are you alright? I know the hard work can make people dizzy. This is nothing. I'm still good to go too. I feel like I'm barely starting to feel warm up.
It was quite nice.
This really tastes the best when you just out of the bath. I think I feel a little like heated. Same. I told you so. Your face is bright red, you know? This is the first time I ever taken a bath like this. I've never told anyone else about my family situation either. I wonder why I told you. Curious indeed. Because we're similar. Now that you mention it, maybe we are pretty similar deep down. We're both victims of the adult who unfairly impacted our life. I think you're right. Even more sure of that after having talked with you. Then again, this probably isn't a conversation we should be having naked. Let's get dressed, shall we? Follow up, change it from full attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy.
Alright.
My skin still feels like it's radiating heat. Next time, let's get the competition out of the bat. Best to save it for the bases, right? Though we could always see who tunes faster. First to leave wins. Are you ready?
Goodbye then.
Hey, between the delicious coffee and the bath, I finally managed to relax, so thank you. It's nice to spend a day as Goro Akechi for once rather than the detective friends, you know? I don't know if it's because of the whole Prince image, but everyone seems to think I'm some brilliant prodigy. It's really nothing like that, but people always seem to misunderstand. If they say how I was acting today, perhaps they say I was acting like the detective friends. My bad, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean for that to sound so negative. I'm sorry if I offended. If anything, I envy you. You fit right in with the retro vibe back there. Honestly though, I just can't figure you out, no matter how I try. You and I have common ground in some aspect, but in others, we're total opposite. It's intriguing. The more I get to know you, the more it makes me think. I wonder why that is. Now I'm veering into strange territory. I should let you go for now. See you. Well prepared. All we need to do is wait for the appropriate date. Perhaps not quite appropriate, but I confess I'm a little excited for this.
Come join me if you wish.
Do you want to play the viola again? Even if I only have a little time, I'd like to spend it with you. I expect you improved since last time. If you're confident, I'll play you using my right hand. Hang on with him. It's only a death of mine. Let's see how you do it.
Hey.
Viola is such a fascinating game, don't you think? You can't simply strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect but precise to land it to the pockets. That's why it's so fun. Precisely, and the most interesting part is that it has so many parallels to a theoretical perfect crime.
Also,
you eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bell. Doesn't matter what you choose. Psychotic breakdowns? That's right, even the case of criminals' heart being changed too. Everything's happening around us, every little inconsequential event with simply one ball striking another. There's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely controlled. And despite the player's base intention, the ball may strike many unrelated obstacles in its path. Even then, do you still intend to play the game? I've made up my mind. Doesn't matter what you choose.
Not bad.
Impressive. You win.
How about this?
That was quite a heated match. Shall we cool off in the evening breeze for a moment?
Very impressive.
Even if it was my self-imposed handicap, I'm impressed that you beat me. You have become quite skilled. Couldn't let myself loose. I see. So we even share that perspective, do we? You truly are fascinating. Remember when I said before that you and I are similar? We're both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the will and power to rise up against them. Yet, I'm doing so as a detective, and you're acting as a phantom thief. Our stance couldn't be more different. Doesn't matter what you choose. But we're teammates now. But now, yes. But even that united front will soon end. And after that, everything will return to the way it was, no? Why not join me instead? All you have to do is abandon the teammates you have now.
How about this?
I'll think about it. Oh, so you'll think about it, at least? But I advise you don't say this thing without their due consideration. You shouldn't make promises that you can't keep anyway. That's it, as long as we're working together, you'll have my strength.
Leave it to me.
Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful indeed. Harrison recovered. Change secure status element inflating upon party members.
Alright.
That reminds me. I did say that if you ever beat me using my right hand, I'll face you with all my ability. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Good night then.
Farewell for now. Hey, it's me. Is it alright if we chat for a bit? You never ceased to amaze me. It wasn't against my dominant hand, of course, but I still can't believe you beat me. The competitive spirit definitely deserved praise. You really were terrible at first, but you caught up to me in no time. I have to ask, why do you get so competitive against me? We're rivals, aren't we? Yes, that's right. Neither of us can afford to lose because we fight in service of our principle. And that is precisely why I cannot allow you to change. As you are now, as you think now, I cannot allow you to win over me. Well, perhaps that's a bit much. I'll let you go for now. Good night. We're all prepared, and we need to do is wait for the proposed date. Perhaps not quite appropriate, but I confess I'm a little excited for this.
Hey.
Do you have time? I want to talk to you about something. It'd be best if we went somewhere where there aren't many people around. How about, let's say, mementos? Nobody can get in our way there. You want the two of you go to the mementos alone? Well, you are strong enough that you should be fine, but be ready for anything, I guess. Let's get going. But let's head to Shibuya. Akechi just wants to go with you, right? Then I'll be waiting on site. Be careful.
Well, this place should do nicely.
Doesn't matter what you choose for the next 5 choices. So, why are we in mementos?
This. Remember what I told you? If you ever won against me using my right hand, I'd take you on with everything I've got.
I think you meant in pool.
That wasn't enough to satisfy me. It's your own fault, though. Your insight allowing you to determine my dominant hand, your quick wit, and most of all, how fast you've grown. You've exceeded my expectations in every way. Thus, I've built up this urge to duel you without holding anything back.
Let's do this.
Thank you for indulging my selfish request. No need for pleasantries at this point, correct? Let's go! You won't be able to defeat me unless you actually fight with lethal intent. Now, show me your true skills.
Okay.
Yomi Picaro! Taste my fury! Let's go. It's showtime!
Oh, not bad. Nice. How fascinating. Persona! So you're fast?
Yes, I am.
Taste my fury!
Persona! Oh, not bad. This was not expected.
It doesn't even hurt me.
No wonder you're the leader of the Phantom Thieves. You've caught up to me on this front already, too.
What's that all you've got? Do you want to keep going?
I'd better not. If we went any further, we'd both go beyond the point of no return, wouldn't we?
Yes, it's true.
In all honesty, I'd love to see just how far we can go. But we have an important mission coming up. Until that's finished, you're a vital ally to me. We're done here. Let's go. Once again, I've learned something new about you today. As allies fighting alongside one another, your strength is truly reassuring. In all honesty, it's to the point that I'd be relying on you in a pinch.
I say the same for you.
Is that so? Well, that would please me greatly. I'm sorry I asked you to indulge me, but I do feel a bit better now. All right.
Rank 8.
Anyway, about that duel. If we had fought to the end, do you see yourself winning?
I definitely won't lose.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hate you. Your deft handling of your unfortunate circumstances, your uniqueness, your ability to surpass me, all these irritate me. You're the one person I refuse to lose to.
Really had losing, don't you?
Without a doubt. Even I was unaware that it was this severe. I'll let you have this win today. But next time I will be victorious. Let this be my proof.
This is one of the glove Akechi usually wears.
There's a tradition in the West to throw one's glove at their opponent when demanding a duel. Should the opponent accept the glove, the duel is also accepted.
I accept.
Make certain that you never forget, I am the one who will defeat you. Look at the time. Let's call it a day, for now.
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
Or is it you, actually, the true culprit?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Damn it, Akechi. So you're once of a good guy. One of a good guy. Or not.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Damn it.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
I thought we were friends.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
What?
Hmm?
What?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all. More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Bro.
Long time no see.
You! Why is he here?
I'm impressed that you managed to deceive me. It seems I underestimated your abilities. You truly are interesting. Quiet, yet possessing the courage and determination to take action. Under different circumstances, we could have been great rivals. Or perhaps even friends.
No way. It's not too late.
How wonderful. You don't allow yourself to be enslaved by such things as human relations or past selves. And so your heart is always free. The exact opposite of mine. To be honest, I'm envious. I wonder why we couldn't have met a few years earlier.
It seems Akechi totally regret this turn of events. I feel as though I understand him better now.
All right.
Akechi.
But it's no use talking in hypotheticals. That didn't happen in reality.
Akechi, why are you cooperating with someone like Shido? Don't you see what this palace looks like? His true nature is...
Cooperating? What are you talking about? I don't care for Shido, or this country. All this is to make Masayoshi Shido, my father, acknowledge me, then exact revenge on him.
What?
Shido is your father?
Remember I said before, how my mother had been in a relationship with some good-for-nothing man? So I'm his bastard child. My very existence is nothing but a scandal. My mother's life turned for the worse after she had me. And died. I was a cursed child for her too.
That's horrible.
I resented him, but he was already a high-ranking official by then. A kid like me could do nothing. But that's when it happened. That's when I learned about the cognitive world. Someone, be it God or demon, gave me a chance. I couldn't contain my laughter.
You son of a...
Who cares? My targets were all doing the same damn thing in this eat-or-be-eaten world. All I did was remove their evil from society. How is that any different from the Phantom Thieves?
We're not murderers!
So what? Masayoshi Shido is finally within my grasp! Once he reaches the apex of his power and acknowledges me, I'm going to whisper in his ear. I will tell him the truth of who I really am. And that's when I, an utter disgrace to the world, will rule over him. I will prevail!
What a warped thought. It's almost pitiable.
In just a few weeks, my plan would have come to fruition. But no. You just had to interfere! I can still take it back, though. I'll just need to kill you all.
Really?
We won't get killed for something like that. You talk big, but you're really nothing more than a little kid throwing a temper tantrum.
Don't lecture me, you piece of shit! I am going to personally thrust Masayoshi Shido into a living hell. So, Joker, rest easy and die.
I don't plan on dying.
Sorry, I didn't ask for your opinion.
You sure sound confident. Don't go pressing your luck. We already know all your tricks from back when you were working with us.
Joker, how could you be so successful while having such an idiot as your partner?
Huh? Quit bluffing!
It's no bluff. If he truly is behind the mental shutdowns, he's likely only shown us a fraction of his strength.
I'll tell you all about my true power. While you die, you can take that knowledge with you to the grave. Kill them! The mental shutdowns aren't the only incidents people are talking about.
What?
They're also the breakdowns which cause people to turn psychotic, creating accidents and scandals. Those cannot be explained unless the true culprit has the power to make people's hearts psychotic. That's right. It's my power. One that you don't have.
He's gonna try something.
Allow me to show you! Persona!
The shadow have gone berserk.
What was that? That wasn't Robin Hood. Could it have been a different persona?
Even the feeblest existence can gain tremendous power once the chains on its heart are broken. You'd better not underestimate these two.
What did Akechi do? The enemies are way stronger now!
This is gone.
That dark enemy's powered up!
Well done.
That power to make others turn psychotic. He used it on actual people? This guy's out of his mind!
Of course I didn't expect you to be defeated by them. You have deceived me and escaped death, after all. I wouldn't give up my chance to massacre you with my own 2 hands.
He's coming. Brace yourselves.
Damn. So, neither of us had shown our true strengths, huh? Don't underestimate me!
Don't be crazy, Akechi.
Take it alone.
Damn. Damn it!
So he's able to turn people psychotic. I thought it was some special thing like the nav, but it seems to be his own persona's power.
He is crazy.
I can't believe that the ability to control and drive others mad was born from within his heart.
I'll kill you. You're all gonna die.
Will you please stop? You're fighting the wrong people! We both hate the same guy! Why do we have to go against each other?
True.
Killing us won't make you happy.
But... This ain't about what Shido says! You're your own person, you gotta know that! Damn it!
You know, sometimes I think about that fake medjed that you guys made up. That was the worst trap, but if not for that, I don't think I'd be here right now.
Basically, it doesn't matter where you start over.
True.
And you don't really hate Joker, do you?
True.
That smile before we fought. Isn't that how you really feel? Follow your true feelings. Even if you think people hate you or don't want you around, that's...
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Teammates! Friends! To hell with that! Why am I inferior to you? I was extremely particular about my life, my grades, my public image, so someone would want me around. I am an ace detective, a celebrity!
Akechi-kun.
You're just some criminal trash living in an attic! So how? How does someone like you have things I don't? How can such a worthless piece of trash be more special than me?
What? Look inside yourself.
Don't give me that cliche bullshit!
What was that?
A black mask.
What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
A black mask?
Oh.
Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace? Then what Kaneshiro said before?
These palaces can net you loads of cash. You can do whatever you want into people's hearts. I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please. They don't care about consequences, psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns. Anything goes.
So, you were behind the mental shutdowns after all.
You're the black mask.
Oh, this is great. I'm surprised. This is actually a first for me. I might even have to try my hardest against you. You know, I just came up with a fun little idea. I wonder how far I can go with this.
Fun?
You're not satisfied with where we left it either, are you? Isn't this what you really wanted? You and I are going to strike and strike again until one of us is dead. To hell with holding back! Just picturing it sends chills down my spine. What Shido thinks of me? I don't give a shit!
Shit.
All I care about now
is killing you to prove I'm better than you! Here, I'll show you who I really am. Come, Loki!
Again, it's that persona.
What's going on?
Don't make me laugh! Justice! Righteous! Keep that shit to yourselves! You and your teammates piss me off!
He can use 2 separate powers? Then everything, even his appearance was a fake!
You're going down! I'll destroy you! Go down with me!
No way!
That bastard! He made himself go psychotic! Now, let's see you drop dead one at a time in front of your precious friends!
Damn it, he's lost it! Here comes!
Die!
Damn it.
Trash of society! I will kill you! Destroy you! Crush you! Teammates are nothing but trash!
His new persona's power is unknown.
The hell was that? You're just pieces of shit who lick each other's wounds. Anything goes. If you say you're teammates, you say...
Settle down. You stand before our princess.
You shall not suffer. Not for long.
I am her sword.
Why are you looking at me like that? I've succeeded until now. All by myself. I don't need teammates. I don't.
Akechi is glaring at Joker.
It's time.
Sorry, Akechi.
The hell was that?
You ready to call it quits?
I know. I've had enough. You're so lucky.
What?
Lucky to be surrounded by teammates who acknowledge you. And once Shido confesses his crimes, you'll all be heroes. As for me, people will find out my past deductions were just charade. My fame and trust will vanish.
I see. So you were turning people psychotic, then solving the cases yourself. And you did that by joining forces with Shido.
In the end, I couldn't be special.
Dude, you're more than special.
Yeah.
It pains me to admit, but your wit and strength far exceeds ours. We only defeated you by teaming up. I was honestly envious of your natural ability. It was frustrating to see how much my sister trusted you.
I have no intention of forgiving you for what you did to my father. But I sympathize with you. I wholeheartedly understand wanting to get back at the adults who took from you.
But when you gained the power to fulfill that desire, you only used it for your own self-benefit.
If you've got more than one persona, maybe you actually have the same kind of power as Joker's. But you trusted no one, so you only got 2 personas. One for your lies, and one for your hate.
Damn it, that's deep.
Still, you thought that was enough, right? That part I totally get.
You excelled at everything over us. Yet that was the one thing you lacked.
All right, let's go back and get that calling card ready. We're gonna take Shido down. What are you gonna do?
It'd be a problem if you kept getting in our way. wanna come along and help us settle things?
Are you all idiots? You should get rid of me. If you don't want me getting in your way. You all are truly beyond my comprehension. Akechi?
Oh. It's Akechi in cognitive.
Another one? Wait, is he...
That's Shido's cognitive version of Akechi.
I'll deal with the rest of you later. Captain Shido's orders. He has no need for losers. Well, this just moves the plan up a little. He was going to get rid of you after the election anyway.
What?
What? Did you truly believe you'd be spared after all the murders you undertook? Don't tell me. Were you actually feeling good about having someone rely on you for once? Oh, by the way, the captain says it's time you receive retribution for causing the mental shutdowns.
The hell, man? That bastard's the one who put him up to it!
I see. I was wondering how he'd protect himself if I used my power to tear through his palace. Turns out you're how. So he's making a puppet kill me. Sounds like something he'd do. That's right. I'll do anything. But look at yourself. You're the true puppet. You wanted to be acknowledged, didn't you? To be loved. You've been nothing but a puppet from the very beginning.
You little...
So this is how Shido thinks of Goro Akechi? It's too horrible.
It's still not too late. We can change his heart together, even if he's your father. No, because he's your father.
What's all this nagging about? Want me to take care of you first?
Yeah.
No, he's not alone. He has shadows too.
You know what? I'll let someone volunteer to take his place. Who knows? You might delay his death.
Damn you!
You guys are all about doing things for others, aren't you? Oh, that's just the same as me. I'm going to take all the blame for our captain. I'll die for him too.
What?
This is what Shido thinks of Akechi-kun, even after making him help with the murders?
Here, I'll give you one last chance. Shoot them. I was such a fool. Yes, that's the you our captain wishes to see. Don't misunderstand.
You're the one who's going to disappear!
The watertight bulkhead door has closed. All personnel within the partition wall, evacuate at once.
Whoa, what is this?
Akechi!
Hurry up and go!
You fool! Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Yeah, you fool.
The real fools are you guys. You should have just abandoned me here a long time ago. You would have all perished if you had tried to face these with me weighing you down.
Akechi-kun!
Let's make a deal, okay? You won't say no, will you?
Why at a time like this?
Change Shido's heart. In my stead. End his crimes. Please!
We're not gonna leave you. You better deliver your promise.
After all this, that's what you have to say. Seriously, you really are.
I sense a solid bond between me and Akechi.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of justice, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Metatron, the most powerful persona of the Justice Arcana.
You bastard! So, my final enemy is a puppet version of myself.
Akechi-kun! Isn't there some way to get this open, Mona?
Damn it.
His signal is gone. I'm only getting the weaklings.
No.
Come on, you guys. We can't let a rotten criminal like Shido do what he wants any longer. We can't. No matter what.
Damn it.
Akechi, we should get going. He entrusts us with important tasks after all. Let's go, Joker. I wonder what happened to Akechi. After we heard the gunshot on the other side of the shutters, Futaba said there was no readings left. Does that mean we'll never meet again? I want to keep our promise. Please, 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 solid this. I want to keep our promise. I do still have that promise with Akechi to do well again someday. I know Akechi would especially hate having it end with his defeat. Still, there's nothing I can do now. I should probably get to sleep.
I didn't expect to find the world's savior alone on Christmas Eve. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Okay.
First off, thank you for taking my request. With your actions, I can only hope that public opinion changes. It will change, won't it?
Yes, it is.
I'm sure it will.
I believe so too. Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges. The problem lies in proving him guilty. It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse and the mental shutdowns is made. I'll be blunt. I want you to turn yourself in to the police.
No way! Why?
Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. However, that will mean placing you on center stage. You'll be treated as a hero who saved this country, but there's no way that the police or the public prosecutors will let that slide.
Not gonna do that.
If you turn yourself into the police, you'll definitely be arrested. I'll close all the cases surrounding Shido. I intend to expose them all. It's to prevent society from becoming distorted again. That's what you want too, isn't it?
How could you do that to me? Sounds like my testimony is necessary for them to find Shido guilty. But there's no knowing what the police would do. They never let a phantom thief be the hero. If I take the stand and testify about Shido's crime, everything can be taken care of. But before that...
I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
There's no need for that.
Oh, it's Akechi.
You.
If they get their hands on the perpetrator, there'll be no need for him to turn himself in, no?
You're alive?
That appears to be the case.
You said there's no need. Just what do you mean by that?
Exactly as it sounds. I'll agree to testify against Shido and his crimes. I assume that works for you?
You're tuning yourself in?
That's right. I have no hidden agenda at this point. If I had to explain myself, I'd say it's simply personal principle that I repay my debts.
For the time being, at least, I'll take your word that you'll cooperate with the investigation.
That would save a lot of time.
I'm sorry. You can forget everything I just told you.
How could you ask that? You want me to go to jail.
I'll take him in myself. I won't try to claim that everything will turn out perfectly for you, but I would bet this case will reach its natural conclusion. No, in fact, I swear that this will be properly settled.
Shido and the masses have undergone a change of heart, and the case is headed toward its resolution. This must be how things were supposed to happen.
You know, don't you? We have to discuss this.
You remember?
That's right. Just like you seem to be. Come on. Well then, let's try to sort through this situation.
What's happening?
That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown incidents. Your memory of this is still intact, correct?
Yeah.
Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido's case, but for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever.
They let you walk?
Yes, I was acquitted of all charges. It's absolutely preposterous. More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is...
Wakaba?
That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life. For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal. Let's say we join forces on this.
What would we do?
I want to investigate what exactly is happening here. I'm fairly certain you wish to find out the same thing, no? For the time being, you and I share the same goal. To solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
It's right about the need to teamwork to deal with this bizarre situation. It may be best to work with Akechi on this.
Have you made up your mind?
What do you need me to do?
Well, first I need information. Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace? I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the new year. And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it.
No, I think Kazumi realized that too.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and,
What happened?
I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building. It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago.
What?
Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away?
I'll be on my way.
I understand. I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it? I believe I heard her say the word palace.
You're just hearing things.
Do you even understand what the word cooperate means? You're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right? I'll join you. We're all but guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
Can we trust Akechi, man?
Senpai! And... Akechi-san?
We just happened to be together when he got your call. First a dead woman returns, and now a palace appears. How intriguing.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
Really? Does that mean you're also...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves. However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
He knows.
Yes, I can use a persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though. I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it. Or they see it, but it doesn't evoke any real reaction in them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof, but it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means to do so.
You have.
Oh, it's...
That first? Metaverse Navigator icon is back on my home screen.
I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history? How do I check? Ah, there's one search in the log, but...
There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read whose palace it is.
Ugh. The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow. Could this be the doing of the palace's ruler?
Does that mean we can't enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put my finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
I guess we're
I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
We need to save Shumire.
Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state? We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
reality Maruki created. There's no point in obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room.
Sorry for the last-minute visit. How's Yoshizawa-san holding up? I've been concerned about a potential relapse, considering her difficulties with accepting this reality.
There's one tough lady.
You know, I would love for that to be the truth.
But it is.
But people can't maintain their strength forever. So, getting down to business. I wanted to confirm with you one last time. Is there no other way to come to an agreement besides fighting?
We can't accept this reality.
The reality I created may seem distorted from your point of view, but it's a reality where everyone is happy. If you just stay, you'll never have to suffer the pain of loss, or the pain from having people and things stolen away from you.
What was stolen from you?
So, you saw what happened with Rumi. I'm not the one who suffered. She is.
No, you are.
But she's still living a wonderful life right now.
But remembering you...
In this world you call a distorted reality.
But she still doesn't remember you, right? And you're fine with that?
She may not be in my life anymore. But at least her own life is a happy one now. I'm not just doing this for Rumi. I want all of you to live just as happily as she is. But for Rumi's happiness to last, I have to move on. After all that's happened to her, to me, I just can't drag her into it.
Doc.
My stance will not change. Strange circumstances have led to my gaining this power. However, I now recognize it as being wholly inevitable. This is something only I am capable of doing. I promise. Every person alive will be happy in the world I create. So, let me ask you the same. After really considering every option, do you have any doubts about your views?
What do you mean?
I suppose it's more accurate to ask, do you two gentlemen have any doubts? You're here, aren't you, Akechi-kun?
Akechi!
You caught me.
Oh, it was just a hunch. This issue doesn't only affect you. Akechi-kun, this involves you too.
Both Akechi and me?
What do these two have to do with...
The relationship you two share is very unusual. A detective and a phantom thief. Despite being enemies, your relationship isn't based on hatred or ill will. That's why I found it so tragic when I learned what happened in Shido's palace.
You bastard! So, my final enemy is a puppet version of myself.
Say, didn't you regret how things ended with him? You two came to a deep understanding of one another. Yet you had no choice but to leave Akechi-kun to his fate. That's why I created a reality where you two could have a fresh start together.
What? Do you mean Akechi really die?
After all this, that's what you have to say. Seriously, you really are.
That would mean the Akechi in the real world is...
Get what I'm saying? I genuinely didn't want to tell you like this. I didn't want to make it seem like I'm holding him hostage. But no matter what you may think of me, I just want you all to accept this reality and move on with your happy lives.
And that matters how, exactly? Don't tell me you think dangling my life before us is going to have any impact on our decision.
So you knew?
Well, I lacked conclusive evidence, but after I fought against you all,
I had a gap in my memory that ended with meeting up with him again. There were also the cases of Wakaba Ishiki and President Okumura. Of course, I'd find all of that suspicious.
I see. I had a feeling the truth of the matter still wouldn't dissuade you, Akechi-kun. But how about you? You think dangling my life before us is going to affect our decision? That's what Akechi-kun said a moment ago. If that's how you see it at this point, I'm fine with it. But I'm still going to ask you, one last time, will you accept the reality I create for you? You were the guiding light to my research. You showed me the way so I could make my dream into reality. I have nothing but gratitude for you. Not a single ounce of ill will. That's why I wanted you of all people to understand. Perhaps I shouldn't ask you for an answer on the spot like that. I'll be going now.
You forgot something.
Ah, that's right. I've heard you're calling.
Very simple calling card.
And about my question. Let's do this. I'll be waiting in the palace tomorrow. Just as I promised. If you still haven't changed your mind by then, we'll meet there. But if you don't show, I'll take that to mean you've accepted my reality. See you.
What are you gonna do?
I'd like to speak with him.
Akechi. Gotcha. I'll leave the decision up to you. Let me know when you've reached an answer.
I will carve my own path for myself. I refuse to accept a reality concocted by someone else, stuck under their control for the rest of my days.
Daniel.
So what? That's the path I chose. All you have to do is stick to your guns and challenge Maruki. Or are you really so spineless that you'd fold over some bullshit trivial threat on my life?
Don't oversimplify this.
Oh, but it is simple. Do you think I'd be happy with this? Being shown mercy now, of all times. I don't want to be pitied. This isn't something I'm debating with you. Your indecisiveness on the matter is essentially a betrayal of my wishes. I want to hear you say it aloud. What do you intend to do?
We fight against Maruki and win, or return to the original reality. With Akechi?
I won't wait a moment longer. Answer me. All right. I'm relieved to hear it. I will never accept this form of reality. I'm done being manipulated. Let's go back to our true reality. This is great. I feel so alive. I'll sow chaos as far as the eye can see. All right.
Argent persona Loki has transformed into Hereward.
What's a life worth in a reality that was cooked up just to satisfy someone else? I say none. We have to win this. No matter what,